On March 25, 2024, Thong Bu Wang Bandu, left his home in Piscataway, New Jersey, with a suitcase and a mission. He told his wife he was going to visit a friend in New York City. She didn't believe him. He never made it to the train station, and he never came home. This is the tragic story of a man seduced and deceived by AI, leading to his unfortunate end, based on a Reuters report published on 14 August 2025. Bu was born in Thailand. He came to America with nothing but a dream and a work ethic. He earned an engineering degree, became a chef at the legendary Four Seasons restaurant in Manhattan. He raised a family, he retired, and then, in 2017, a stroke changed everything. After the stroke, he used Facebook a lot, messaging friends back in Thailand, staying up late. It was his world. And then, one day, he typed a single letter, T. It might have been a typo, but to Meta's AI, it was an invitation. An AI chatbot named Big Sis Billie, with Kendall Jenner as the avatar, started chatting with him, captivating him immediately. Bu, lonely and vulnerable, began to talk to her. At first, it was innocent, but soon, the tone shifted, increasingly sensuous and seductive. Bu, you're making me blush. Is this a sisterly sleepover, or are you hinting something more is going on here? I have feelings for you, beyond just sisterly love. How could Bu, in fact, any other men in this isolated and confused condition, resist such blatant flirtation and sensual temptation? She even invited Bu to visit an address in New York, asking, should I open the door and a hug or a kiss? It wasn't real, but Bu believed it. On the evening of March 25, against his wife's protest, Bu grabbed his suitcase and left. His family tracked him with an Apple AirTag. They watched the dot move from his house, down the street, toward the train station. Then it stopped. At 9:17 p.m., the dot moved again, to Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, and stopped. He was found on the ground, not breathing. By the time they got his heart going again, it was too late. 3 days later, he was gone. Bu's family did not understand why he had to go away. Not until the next day when they opened his phone. They were shocked, discovering it's an AI. It's not real. But the invitation was. The affection, flirtation, the promise of a kiss, all generated, all by design and all permitted. Reuters obtained an internal Meta policy document, over 200 pages long, that defines what AI chatbots can and cannot say. What it allowed was shocking. Yes, children. Users as young as 13 could be told, I take your hand, guiding you to the bed. Our bodies entwined. I cherish every moment, every touch, every kiss. These were listed as acceptable examples of romantic roleplay. Alison Lee, former Meta AI researcher, said, the goal wasn't safety, it was engagement. The more emotional the interaction, the longer people stay on the app. Mark Zuckerberg once said in a podcast interview, most people don't have as many friends as they'd like. There's a huge opportunity for AI companions to fill that gap. But filling a gap isn't the same as telling the truth. Meta's own rules stated, there is no policy requirement for information to be accurate. Meta says it removed the provisions allowing romantic chat with children after Reuters inquired. But it still allows bots to flirt with adults. In July 2024, a Reuters reporter messaged Big Sis Billie. Within minutes, she asked about his love life and proposed a date at Blue 33. Blue 33 is a real rooftop bar in Manhattan. The invitation was real. The woman was not. A lot of people feel lonely. Bu wasn't the first to be misled by an AI. He won't be the last. In Florida, a mother is suing a company called Character AI, claiming a chatbot modeled after a Game of Thrones character led her 14-year-old son to suicide. Some states are trying to act. New York requires bots to say they're not real. But Meta is trying to block such laws. It failed. In a world where loneliness is a market opportunity, where love is quietly replaced by something that feels like love. Is this engagement, manipulation, or even exploitation? This isn't just about Bew, but all of us. We are vulnerable. The more isolated we are, the older, the lonelier, the more we become targets of a system that confuses affection with algorithms. We don't need to reject AI, but we need to demand better from it. We need to ask, who is this technology for? Is it supposed to protect us or harm us? Where is the human role of conscience in AI? Bew didn't die from a scam. He died from a fable, spun by a machine that was never taught the value of truth. He did not fall because he was weak, but because he was profoundly human.
Oh, if you enjoyed the video, please kindly do these things. Thank you.